let's talk about something. That feeling you get sometimes after you've laced up your shoes, that little nagging voice that asks if you're really a runner. Well, you are not alone. Today, we are diving deep into what's known as the Runners Impostor Syndrome. Seriously, have you ever been out on a trail or maybe crossing a finish line and you just get this wave of, I don't belong here, I'm just faking it? If that sounds even a little bit familiar, stick around because you are in very, very good company. This is the classic, isn't it? I'm a runner, but. That little word but is where all the doubt lives. It's the voice that tries to put an asterisk next to your identity, and you hear it constantly in the running world. So this whole feeling like a fake thing, it actually has a name. It's a very specific version of a really common psychological pattern. And, just understanding where it comes from is the very first step to kicking it to the curb. So here's the official scoop. Back in the late 1970s, psychologists Pauline Clance and Susanna Imes coined the term imposter syndrome. It's basically that persistent, nagging feeling that you're a total fraud, even when you have all the proof in the world that you're succeeding. And listen, this is not just a running thing, not by a long shot. It hits people at the absolute highest levels. I mean, the source material for this explainer points out that even Jacinda Ardern, when she became Prime Minister of New Zealand, admitted to feeling that self-doubt. So if a world leader can feel it, you better believe we can feel it on a chilly Saturday morning run. Okay, so let's zoom in on our world. How does this whole I'm a runner but thing actually play out? This is where we start adding those little disclaimers that just chip away at our own accomplishments. Do any of these sound familiar? Come on, be honest. You crush a personal best and you say, oh, I just got lucky. Or you meet a faster runner and the first thing you do is apologize for your pace. Or maybe you think that because you haven't run an ultramarathon, you're not a serious runner. Yep, that is imposter syndrome, live and in color. All right, so we've put a name to the problem. Now for the fun part. Let's start tearing down the myths that fuel this thing. What are these bogus metrics we're all using to judge ourselves? And more importantly, what's the truth? First up, the bling, the medals. It is so easy to see someone's wall of finisher medals and feel like you don't measure up. But hold on, a medal collection is just a calendar. It's a reflection of time. Your own collection is going to grow, one race, one finish line at a time. It says nothing about your value as a runner right now. Next, let's talk distance. This one is huge. The person training for their first 5K and the person who just finished a 100-miler, they have the exact same title, runner. The only difference is experience, and maybe their training plan. It's not a difference in identity. Oh boy, this is a big one for so many people. Walking breaks. Let's just be crystal clear about this. Taking a walk break is not failing. It's strategy. The run/walk method is a legit, recognized technique used by tons of incredibly successful runners to manage energy and finish strong. And then there's speed, the ultimate comparison trap. We do this thing where we downgrade ourselves. We say, oh, I'm just a jogger. But here's the deal. At the end of a marathon, the person who finishes in under 3 hours and the person who finishes in under 6, they get the exact same medal. The achievement is crossing the finish line, period, not what the clock says. Okay, what about the gear? The fancy GPS watches, the carbon-plated shoes, the coordinated outfits. Surely all that stuff must count for something, right? So what's the magic number? How many pairs of running shoes do you need in your closet to finally be a real runner? 1. That's it. That's the answer. You need one pair of shoes that works for you. All the rest is just extra. Your identity as a runner has absolutely nothing to do with your credit card bill. And this might be the most important point of all. Being a real runner doesn't mean it's effortless. It's actually the complete opposite. The struggle is the whole point. Pushing through a tough hill, finishing a run when you wanted to quit. That's the heart and soul of running. That's where the magic happens. So when you put it all together, it all leads to this one crucial shift in your thinking. It's about stopping the habit of looking over your shoulder at what everyone else is doing and instead looking inward at your own reasons, your own journey. Teddy Roosevelt said something ages ago that just hits the nail on the head here. Comparison is the thief of joy. Every moment you spend comparing your run to someone else's, you're robbing yourself of the happiness that run was supposed to give you. So I'm going to leave you with this question. Forget the pace, forget the distance, forget what anyone else is doing. If you run, you are a runner. End of story. So what run are you going to go out and enjoy?